बोलिए श्री कृष्ण भगवान की जय, बोलिए श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। जय जय Sitaram. Cordial welcome, devotees, to all of you joining with us here at the Mandir and those who are joining with us online as we engage in our Sunday morning devotion. I do hope that everyone had a very safe and blessed Deepavali celebration. So as we prepare ourselves now to begin today's service, those who are performing puja with us at home, if you have flowers, please take a flower in your hand. We all clasp our hands, we close our eyes, we bow our heads, we focus our minds at the feet of Shri Krishna Bhagavan as we do our opening prarthana. Hari Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Aim Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Guru Charana Kamalebhyo Namaha. Om Bhadram Karnibhi Shrinuyam Deva. Bhadram Pashyemakshabirya Jatraha. Sthirairangai Stushtavan Sastanubhirvyashemahi Devahitam Yadayu. Om Swasti na Indro Bridashnavaha. Swasti na Pushaha Vishwaveda. Swasti na Starakshurishtanemihi. Swasti no Brihaspati Dadhatu. Om Paya Prithvyam Paya Ushadeshu Paya Divyantarikshe Payodaha Payasvati Pradeshah Santu Mahyam. Om Vishnu Raratamasi Vishnu Snaptrestyo Vishnu Syurasi Vishnu Dhruvorasi Vaishnavam Vishnavetva. Om Agnir Devta Vato Devta Suryo Devta Chandra Devta Vasuvo Devta Rudro Devta Dityo Devta Maruto Devta Vishvideva Devta Brihaspati Devta Indro Devta Varuno Devata. Om Dhyo Shanti Antarikshagam Shanti Prithvihi Shanti Apah Shanti Oshraya Shanti Vanaspataya Shanti Vishvideva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvagam Shanti Shantireva Shanti Sama Shanti Ridhi. Om Vishwani Deva Savitar Duritani Parasuva Yad Bhadram Tannasuva. Om Gananam Tva Ganapati Gum Havamahe. Priyanam Tva Ganapati Gum Havamahe. Nidhinam Tva Nidhipati Gum Havamahe. Basumam Aham Jani Garbadham Tvam Jasi Garbadham. Those who are participating in puja, chant your Rashi names in your mind. Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Vishnur Vishnur Vishnu Namah Paramatmane Shri Puran Purushottam Adya Shri Brahmano Nidvitya Paradhi Shishvet Varaha Kalpe Vaivasvat Manvantare Ashta Vinashati Tame Kaliyuge Kali Pratham Charani Bhuloke Jambudvipe Kanada Varshis Kabro Grami Baudhavatare Shubh Masi Shubh Pakshe Shubh Tithi Amuk Namasya Mukha Gotram Namaham Daihika Daivika Bhautika Taptraya Iti Shri Pach Mahadevta Shri Agni Devta Shri Krishna Bhagavan Havan Pujanam Shankalpam Karishye. Offer the flower. We now do Pavitra, purification, sprinkling the water around the altar area 3 times. Om Apavitraha Pavitro Va Sarvavasthangato Apeva Yasmarit Pundarikaksham Sabahyabhya Antaram Suchi. Om Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu. We bow down to our altar, envisioning that we bow bowing to Dharti Mata, Mother Earth. Om Kshama Shvame Parasparsham Kshamashile Paratpare Ram Krishna Dekanandvam Mata Pritave Namastute. We bow to the ground, we take our seats. Om Pritave Tvayadrita Loka Devi Tvam Vishnunadrita Tvam Chadharyamam Nityam Pavitram Kurucha Asanam Iti Asanam Samarpayami. Prem se asan lijiye, please have your seats. We now prepare to invoke the presence and the blessings of Pach Mahadevta. Those who have flowers, you take a flower in your hand. We contemplate, meditate at the feet of Lord Ganesha as we seek his presence and blessings this morning. Hari Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakote Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Om Vigneshwaraya Varadaya Surapriyaya Lambodharaya Sakalaya Jagarhitaya Nagananaya Shruti Yagya Vibhoshitaya Gauri Sutaya Gananatha Namo Namaste. Om Ganganapataye Namaha. Om Ganganapataye Namaha. Om Ganganapataye Namaha. Boli Shri Gajanan Swami ki Jai. Meditate upon Devi Mata, Adi Shakti Durga Mata. Om Sarva Mangal Mangalye Shive Sarvarth Sadhike Sharanye Trayambike Gauri Narayane Namostute. Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalini Durga Kshama Shiva Dhatre Swaha Swadha Namostute. Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. Boli Shri Adi Shakti Durga Mata ki Jai. We focus now upon Shiv Shankar Bhagwan. Om Tat Purushaya Vidamahe Mahadevaya Dhimahe Tanno Rudra Prachodayat. Kar Charana Kritam Va Kayajam Karmajam Va Shravananayanajam Va Manasam Vaparadham Vihitam Vihitam Va Sarvametat Shamasva. Jai Jai Karunabhe Shri Mahadeva Shambho. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Bolo Mahapati Mahadeva ki Jai. Meditate, contemplate at the feet of Surya Narayana Swami, that planet sun. Om Bhaskaraya Vidamahe Divakaraya Dhimahe Tanna Surya Prachodayat. ॐ जपाकुसुमशङ्काशं काश्यपेयं महाद्युतिं तमोरिं सर्वपापगनं प्रणतोऽस्मि दिवाकरम् ॐ सूर्याय नमः ॐ सूर्याय नमः ॐ सूर्याय नमः। बोलिए श्री सूर्य नारायण स्वामी की जय। Now we focus our minds upon Shri Mahavishnu Bhagavan and his last major incarnation of Shri Krishna. Om Shantakaram Bhojagshayinam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadharam Gagan Sadrisham Meghavarnam Shubhangam Lakshmi Kantam Kamalnayanam Yogi Bhirdhyanagam Vande Vishnu Bhavabhayharanam Sarvalokaikanaatham Om Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopakumaraya Shri Govindaye Namo Namaha Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kansa Chanur Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. बोलिए श्री महाविष्णु भगवान की जय। श्री कृष्ण भगवान की जय। So now we be make our offerings to Shri Krishna. Om Narayanam Namaste Astu Narakarnavatarakam Padyam Grihan Devesha Trailokyam Timirapaham Shri Krishna Bhagavan Argyam Padyam Samarpayami. We offer Chandan to Shri Krishna. Om Shri Khand Chandanang Divyam Gandadhyo Sumanoharam Vilepanam Surshreshtang Chandanang Pratigrihyatam Shri Krishna Bhagavan Chandanang Samarpayami. We offer Pushpa flower. Om Malkadi Sugandheni Malyatari Nivai Prabho Maya Hritani Pujartam Pushpani Pratigrihyatam Shri Krishna Bhagavan Pushpam Samarpayami. We offer Gandha essence. Om Gandham Grihan Devesha Deva Deva Dayanidhe Tvameva Jagatam Natistva Tvameva Jagatam Prabhu Shri Krishna Bhagavan Gandham Samarpayami. We now offer deep light arti to Shri Krishna. Om Sajang Chavarti Sanyuktam Vahanina Yojitam Maya दीपं गृहान् देवेश त्रैलोक्यं तिमिरापहम्। बोली श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। If you have Naivedya prepared, you can hold it in your hands at this time. Firstly, passing the water around it 3 times. Om Mandakinyastu Yadavare Sarva Papaharam Shubham Taridam Kalapitam Devam Samyagyachmanyatvam Tvaya. We all pray in our own words now to Shri Krishna today as we offer this Naivedya. We humbly ask that he accept it and to shower his blessings upon us all. Hari Om Gritpakvang Havishyanam Payasham Cha Sharkara Nanavidham Cha Naivedyam Shri Krishna Bhagavan Naivedyam Samarpayami. Om Harir Rata Harir Bhukta Harir Annam Prajapati Harir Viprasharir Astu Bhukte Bhojayate Hare. बोली श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल के जय. Touch the Naivedya to Shri Krishna, touch to your heads and recite Shri Krishna Arpanam. You can offer your flowers, tulsi leaf at the feet of Shri Krishna while reciting Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. We offer water to Shri Krishna. Om Sarva Papaharam Devam Gangeyam Nirmalam Jalam Achmanyam Chamaya Dattam Grihan Parameshwaram Shri Krishna Bhagavan Achmanyam Samarpayami. If you prepared Dakshina, you can offer it at this time. Om Hiranyagarbha Samavartatagare Bhutasajata Patire Kasit Saradhar Prithvidhyamute Mam Kashmai Deva Havisha Vidhema Shri Krishna Bhagavan Danam Dakshinai Samarpayami. Boli Shri Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki Jai. As we prepare ourselves to engage in mantra jap Havan devotees, we offer praises to Gajanana Swami as we join in very beautiful kirtan. Jai Lambodara Pahimam, Jai Lambodara Pahimam, Jagadamba Suta Rakshamam, Jagadamba Suta Rakshamam, Jagadamba Suta Rakshamam,
Jagadamba Sudha Rakshamam,
Jai Lambodara Pahimam,
Jai Lambodara Pahimam,
Jai Lambodara Pahimam, Sharanagata Rakshamam Rakshamam, He Sharanagata
Rakshamam,
He Sharanagata Rakshamam Rakshamam, He
Sharanagata Rakshamam,
हे करुणानिधि पाहि मां, हे करुणानिधि, हे करुणानिधि पाहि मां, जय लंबोदरा पाहि मां, हे गणनाथ संरक्ष मां, रक्ष मां, हे गणनाथ संरक्ष मां, निज भक्ति मुदं देहिनम्, निज भक्ति मुदं देहिनम्, जय लंबोदरा पाहि मां, जय लंबोदरा, जगदम्बा सुता रक्ष मां, जगदम्बा, हे शरणागता रक्ष मां, रक्ष मां, हे शरणागता, हे करुणानिधि पाहि मां, हे करुणानिधि, हे गणनाथ संरक्ष मां, रक्ष मां, हे गणनाथ, निज भक्ति मुदं देहिनम्, निज भक्ति मुदं देहिनम्, जय लंबोदरा पाहि मां, जय लंबोदरा पाहि मां, जय लंबोदरा, जय लंबोदरा, जय लंबोदरा पाहि मां। बोलिए श्री गजानन स्वामी की जय। So at this time, devotees, we prepare for our mantra jap havan. Those who are performing havan at home, please light your fires. We chant this mantra. Harihi Om Bhurabhuvasvaha Om Bhurabhuvasvaha Dhayoriva Bhumna Prithvi Varimna Tasyaste Prithvi Devaya Janim Prishti Yaganim Anadam Anadayadadhi. Boli Shri Agni Devata ki Jai. We pass the water around the fire 3 times. Om Mandakinyastu Yadvari Sarvapapaharam Shubham Tadidam Kalpitam Devam Samyagya Achmanyatvam Tvaya itihi Achmanyam Samarpayami. We begin making our offerings at the recitation of Swaha. We can all chant Swaha together. Om Shri Ganesh Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Ganganapataye Namah Swaha. Om Ganganapataye Namah Swaha. Om Shri Gauri Mataye Namah Swaha. Om Shri Shankar Bhagavan Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Agni Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Mataye Namah Swaha. Om Shri Mahavishnu Bhagavan Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Namo Narayanaya Bhyo Namah Swaha. Shri Surya Devta Bhyo Namah Swaha. Shri Chandra Devta Bhyo Namah Swaha. Shri Mangal Devta Bhyo Namah Swaha. Shri Buddha Devta Bhyo Namah Swaha. Shri Brihaspati Devta Bhyo Namah Swaha. Shri Shukra Devta Bhyo Namah Swaha. Shri Shani Devta Bhyo Namah Swaha. Shri Rahu Devta Bhyo Namah Swaha. Shri Ketu Devta Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Pranaya Bhyo Namah Swaha. Shri Apanayabhyo Namaha Swaha, Shri Samanayabhyo Namaha Swaha, Shri Indriyayabhyo Namaha Swaha, Shri Udanikayabhyo Namaha Swaha, Shri Ishtadevtabhyo Namaha Swaha, Shri Kuldevtabhyo Namaha Swaha, Shri Sthan Devtabhyo Namaha Swaha, Shri Gram Devtabhyo Namaha Swaha, Shri Mata Pita Charan Kamlebhyo Namaha Swaha, Shri Panchpal Devtabhyo Namaha Swaha, Shri Dasdikpal Devtabhyo Namaha Swaha, Shri Adi Shakti Durga Mataye Namaha Swaha, Shri Rundhati Devi Bhyo Namaha Swaha, Shri Bhadrakali Devi Bhyo Namaha Swaha, Shri Santoshini Devi Bhyo Namaha Swaha, Shri Rudrani Devi Bhyo Namaha Swaha, Shri Brahmani Devi Bhyo Namaha Swaha, Shri Parameshwari Devi Bhyo Namaha Swaha, Shri Ambike Devi Bhyo Namaha Swaha, Shri Chandike Devi Bhyo Namaha Swaha, Om Aim Saraswati Mataye Namaha Swaha, Shri Ramchandra Bhagavan Bhyo Namaha Swaha, Shri Krishna Bhagavan Bhyo Namaha Swaha, Shri Hanumate Devta Bhyo Namaha Swaha. We all join together as we chant Brahm Gayatri Mantra. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Mahamrityunjay Mantra. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukam Vandanam Mrityur Mukshyamamritat Swaha. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukam Vandanam Mrityur Mukshyamamritat Swaha. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukam Vandanam Mrityur Mukshyamamritat Swaha. We all chant together Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya 27 times. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha. 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 ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय स्वाहा। ॐ श्री सर्वदेवता देव्योभ्यो नमः स्वाहा। श्री सर्वदेवता देव्योभ्यो नमः स्वाहा। श्री सर्वदेवता देव्योभ्यो नमः स्वाहा। Final offering. ॐ पूर्णमदा पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णाग्वं स्वाहा। बोली श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। Pass the water around the fire. ॐ सर्वपापहरं देवं गंगेयं निर्मलं जलम् आचमनीयं च मया दत्तं गृहाण परमेश्वरं श्री अग्निदेवता आचमनीयं समर्पयामि। बोलिए श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। So at this time, devotees, we'll have one bhajan and then we'll get ready for our discourse for this morning.
बीरा हनुमाना हति पलवाना राम राम रसिया रे। हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे। बीरा हनुमाना हति पलवाना राम राम रसिया रे। हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे। हनुमाना हति पलवाना राम राम रसिया रे। हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे। राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की। 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 मेरा हनुमाना अति पलवाना राम राम रसिया रे। हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे। सीताराम जय सीताराम राधे श्याम जय राधे श्याम। सीताराम जय सीताराम राधे श्याम। सीताराम जय सीताराम राधे श्याम जय राधे श्याम। सीताराम जय सीताराम राधे श्याम जय राधे श्याम। बीरा हनुमाना अति पलवाना राम राम रसिया रे। हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे। रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन। रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम।
रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम।
मेरा हनुमाना अति पलवाना राम राम रसिया रे। हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे।
मेरा हनुमाना अति बलवाना राम राम रसिया रे। हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे।
मेरा हनुमाना अति पलवाना राम राम रसिया रे। हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे। बसिया रे
हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे
हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे
हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे
प्रभु संग प्रीत लगा हे मनवा प्रभु संग प्रीत लगा प्रभु संग प्रीत लगा हे मनवा
प्रभु संग प्रीत लगा
नाम हरे का सबसे प्यारा नाम हरे का सबसे प्यारा पलचिन हरे गुण गा रे मनवा प्रभु संग प्रीत लगा वही बनाता वही मिटाता वही बनाता वही मिटाता वही तो सब संसार कराता वही तो सब संसार कराता प्रभु संग प्रीत लगा रे मनवा प्रभु संग प्रीत लगा राम ही तो है अंतर्यामी राम ही तो है और सबके स्वामी और सबके स्वामी उनकी शरण में उनकी चरण में उनकी शरण में उनकी चरण में अर्पण कर दे प्राण अपने अर्पण कर दे प्राण अपने प्रभु संग प्रीत लगा रे मनवा प्रभु संग प्रीत लगा प्रभु संग प्रीत लगा रे मनवा प्रभु संग प्रीत
लगा
नाम हरे का सबसे प्यारा नाम हरे का सबसे प्यारा पलचिन हरे गुण गा रे मनवा प्रभु संग प्रीत लगा प्रभु संग प्रीत लगा रे मनवा प्रभु संग प्रीत लगा रे मनवा प्रभु संग प्रीत लगा
बोली श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय So this morning, devotees, very special morning in the life of my youngest child, Karishma. She's celebrating her birthday today, and today she has officially entered into the teen years. So she's no longer a tween, she's now a teen. Also, during this past week, our PRO, Yato, celebrated his birthday. Also, a very good friend of our family, Bobby Naidu, celebrating his birthday today. Mahadev Sanka, also today. And Uncle Khalidin Pasad from New York is always looking on at our programs. He's also celebrating his birthday today. So I do know Karishma and Yato are ardent devotees of Panaputra Hanumanji. So I didn't know how Kailash knew that. But this morning we offer beautiful bhajan at the feet of Panaputra Hanumanji, asking him to shower choices, grace and blessings upon all these devotees who are celebrating these wonderful days in their life, and also if we have missed anyone. He Hanuman Bahu Balavan, we reach out to Panaputra Hanumanji, who is full of immense amount of strength. We ask you, O Prabhu, to bestow that strength and that courage upon all devotees. He Hanuman Bahu Balavan, Bhakti Gyan Vairagya Ke Khan. He Hanuman Bahu Balavan,
Bhakti Gyan Vairagya Ke Khan.
He Hanuman Bahu Balavan, Bhakti Gyan Vairagya Ke Khan.
He Hanuman Bahu Balavan, Bhakti Gyan Vairagya Ke Khan.
संकट मोचन तू कहलाए,
संकट मोचन तू कहलाए।
राम बिना तुझे कुछ ना भाए।
राम बिना तुझ कुछ ना भाए।
तेरा द्वार जो भी खटकाए,
तेरा द्वार जो भी खटकाए।
बिन कुछ पाए घर नहीं जाए, बिन कुछ पाए घर नहीं जाए, बिन कुछ पाए घर नहीं जाए, बिन कुछ पाए घर नहीं जाए। हे हनुमान बहु बलवान, भक्ति ज्ञान वैराग्य के खान।
हे हनुमान बहु बलवान, भक्ति ज्ञान वैराग्य के खान।
दुर्बल को बलवान बनाए,
दुर्बल को बलवान बनाए।
हर संकट पल में टल जाए, हर संकट
पल में टल जाए।
तेरा गान करे जो कोई,
तेरा गान करे जो कोई।
उसे न कोई विपदा होई, उसे न कोई विपदा होई, उसे न कोई विपदा होई, उसे न कोई।
विपदा होई।
हे हनुमान बहु बलवान, भक्ति ज्ञान वैराग्य के खान।
हे हनुमान बहु बलवान, भक्ति ज्ञान वैराग्य के खान।
हर मुश्किल आसान तू कर दे,
हर मुश्किल आसान तू कर दे।
भक्त जनों के दुख तू हर ले,
भक्त जनों के दुख तू हर ले।
मन के अंधियारों को मिटा के,
मन के अंधियारों को मिटा के।
भव सागर से पार करा दे, भव भव सागर से पार करा दे, भव सागर से पार करा दे, भव सागर से
पार करा दे।
हे हनुमान बहु बलवान, भक्ति ज्ञान वैराग्य के खान।
हे हनुमान बहु बलवान, भक्ति ज्ञान वैराग्य के खान।
सच्चिदानंद हे प्रिय हनुमान,
सच्चिदानंद है प्रिय हनुमान।
दूर करो मेरा अज्ञान,
दूर करो मेरा अज्ञान।
तका बहुत जीवन चक्कर से,
तका बहुत जीवन चक्कर से।
कृपा निधान दो निर्वाण, कृपा निधान,
दो निर्वाण।
कृपा निधान दो निर्वाण, कृपा निधान।
दो निर्वाण।
हे हनुमान बहु बलवान, भक्ति ज्ञान वैराग्य के खान।
हे हनुमान बहु बलवान, भक्ति ज्ञान वैराग्य के खान।
हे हनुमान बहु बलवान, भक्ति ज्ञान वैराग्य के खान। हे हनुमान बहु बलवान, भक्ति ज्ञान वैराग्य के खान। हे हनुमान बहु बलवान, भक्ति ज्ञान वैराग्य के खान। हे हनुमान। बोलिए श्री पावन पुत्र हनुमान की जय। Bhakti Gyan Vairagya Ki Khan. That Hanumanji is a storehouse, the repository of bhakti, devotion, of Vairagya, of detachment, and Gyan, knowledge. Devotees, Hanumanji blesses us with all these wonderful qualities. So for Karishma being this special day, it's a very beautiful bhajan that describes the feeling of a parent towards their child. So 13 years ago, on this day, this little being came into our lives. And she brought with her, that's why we named her Karishma. Karishma means a miracle. And she brought with her a lot of beautiful feelings, a lot of love. It's a very wonderful child indeed. And this bhajan describes that this child became the lamp or the light of our home. And we ask that this light remain a light for ages. I was going to ask her mother to sing it with me, but I don't know. मेरा दीपक जुग जुग जले, जुग जुग प्रकाश फैलाए। मेरा दीपक जुग जुग जले, जुग जुग प्रकाश फैलाए। मेरा दीपक जुग जुग जले, जुग जुग प्रकाश फैलाए। इतना मांगो भगवान, आए आंधी या तूफान। इतना मांगो भगवान, आए आंधी या तूफान, ये ज्योति न बुझने पाए, जुग जुग प्रकाश फैलाए। मेरा दीपक जुग जुग जले, जुग जुग प्रकाश फैलाए। मेरे नैनों का ये तारा, मेरा जीवन का उजियारा। मेरे नैनों का ये तारा, मेरा जीवन का उजियारा। मुख कमल फूल मुस्काए, जुग जुग प्रकाश फैलाए। मेरा दीपक जुग जुग जले, जुग जुग प्रकाश फैलाए। मनमोहन मधुर सलोना, मेरा तूत न जाए खिलौना। मनमोहन मधुर सलोना, मेरा तूत न जाए खिलौना। तुम दीन बंधु कहलाए, जुग जुग प्रकाश कहलाए। मेरा दीपक जुग जुग जले, जुग जुग प्रकाश फैलाए। मेरा दीपक जुग जुग जले, जुग जुग प्रकाश फैलाए। जुग जुग प्रकाश फैलाए, जुग जुग प्रकाश फैलाए। बोली श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। So Krishna, we wish you many, many more happy birthdays to spread your light in this world. So at this time, devotees, we clasp our hands, we close our eyes for a few moments as we chant these few lines of shlokas, praise onto Maryada Purushottam before we read out of Sri Ramcharitamanas this morning. Hari Om. Varnanam artha sanghanam, rasanam chandasampi, mangalanam chakartaro, vande vani vinayako. Bhavani shankaro bande, श्रद्धा विश्वास स्वरूपिणा, याभ्यां विना न पश्यन्ति सिद्धा स्वान्तस्थमीश्वरम्। वन्दे बोधं मयं नित्यं गुरुशङ्कररूपिणम्। यमाश्रितो हि वक्रोऽपि चंद्रा सर्वत्र बंध्यते। सीताराम गुणग्राम पुण्यारण्य बिहारिणा, वंदे विशुद्ध विज्ञाना कवीश्वरा कपीश्वरो। श्री रामायण सुमिरन। जे सो मेरा तसेधे हो, गणनायक करि वर बदना। करवो अनुग्रह सो ऊंच है गिर वर गहना जासु कृपा सो दया द्रव सकल कलि मल दहना नीला सरोरुह श्याम करुण अरुण बारे जनयना करो सो मऊर सदा क्षीर सागर शयना कुंद इंदु समदे कुमार मन करुणायना जाहि दीन पर करो कृपा मर गणनयना बंदाव गुरु पद का कृपा सिंधु नर रूप हरे महामोह काम जासु बचन रवि करनि करा सियापति रामचंद्र जी की जय शरण। बोली श्री राजा रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। Last time we read out of the pages of Sri Ramcharitamanas, devotees. We heard that Kakbhusundji was also under the spell of Maya, of illusion, that was sent forth by Prabhu Sri Ram. And that Maya, that illusion, took possession of his mind. And devotees, he fell under that sway of illusion, but he did not experience any sort of suffering, and nor did it affect him to throw him into the cycle of birth and death. I don't know if any one of us can say same for us, that we are under the sway of illusion. How many of us can say that we are above illusion? That illusion does not affect us. And sometimes the effects of that illusion becomes painful, isn't it? Becomes painful for us. And we are definitely in the cycle of birth and death. So, Kakbhusundji being a Jivan Mukta. A Jivan Mukta means that he is embodied. He is embodied while he is self-realized. Self-realized soul, being in body. As such devotees, this illusion did not have any sort of great effect upon him, but it did cause him some confusion, some disturbance in his mind. And devotees, he goes on to say this morning in our Katha, let us hear. नात नात प्रभु नात कछु कारण आना सुनहो सो सावधान हरि जाना श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय श्री राम जय राम जय जय ज्ञान अखंड एक सीतावर श्री राम जय राम
जय जय राम
माया बस्य राम मायबास्य जीव सचराचर श्री राम जय राम जय जय श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय राम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम Kagbasunda ji is saying to Garuda ji, Nata hiha kachu karan ana. He says, now I will describe to you the reason. The reason why, even as a Jivan Mukta, as a self-realized person, he became under the sway of illusion, under the control of illusion. He says, Sunaho so savadhan harijana. He says, O vehicle of Mahavishnu Bhagavan, please listen carefully. Please listen carefully. You know, I always remind devotees the power of listening. Right, Devesh? The power of listening is very, very great. Because Bhagwan blessed us with how many ears? 2 ears. Right? Human beings have 2 ears. Right? And he blessed us with 1 mouth. So that means we should hear at least twice as much as we speak. But generally what happens in the world today, opposite of that. Right? We just hear so much and we just talk so much. Isn't it? This is what happens in the world today. Right? We magnify, we amplify what we hear. But devotees, you know, the practice, regular practice of being silent is very beneficial for us, very healthy for us. Because when we take that time to be silent, devotees, we silence the mouth, we silence the tongue, also taking that time to help to silence the mind a little bit, to calm that mind down. He said our life is measured in breaths, how many breaths we take. So think how many breaths we take every day. Think of how many breaths we take every day. And when we talk, we have to take more. Isn't it? So if our life is measured by breaths, devotees, then the more we talk, the more breath we take, and shorter life becomes. We should make each and every breath count. Don't waste it. Don't waste the devotees. So the practice of Maun, to be silent for a little bit, each and every day, it helps us in our spiritual pursuits. But it becomes very difficult, isn't it? Becomes very difficult to zip the mouth a little bit. But devotees, it's very healthy. If we can start doing this, take, small amount of time. Now you must inform your significant other, your spouse and so on, that, I'm going to practice Maun. Because the first thing they'll say, what is swell up for? They ain't talking. All of these things will start to come up. So we have to make sure that we inform, the people around us that I'm going to practice Maun, so you don't think you're vexed. You're not talking, right? So very easy to misunderstand. So here, Kalbusundiji is saying to Garud, please listen very carefully to what I'm about to say. He says, Gyan Akhand Ek Sitavar, that the consort of Sita Mata is Gyan Akhand, means that he is absolute intelligence, absolute knowledge. He's that form of absolute knowledge. And Maya Basya Jiva Sacharachar, devotees, and all of the other creatures, human beings, etc., whether they be inanimate or animate, Jiva, all that have a Jiva is subject to Maya. We are all subject to Maya because we have not yet tapped into that absolute knowledge that lies within us. So we have access to this, isn't it? We have access to this absolute knowledge. Do we all have access to God? Everybody has access to God, which means that we have all access to this absolute knowledge, this Gyan Akhand. We have access to this. But devotees, yesterday I performed Gur Diksha for 3 young ladies, and I reminded them that, when you get christened, you have a guru. Then it's important that you use that guru as a resource. Not every time the guru will be able to give you personal attention, but you know where to find the guru. Each and every Sunday. Right? Unless extenuating circumstances come up. But each and every Sunday you know where to find the guru. So then you use that guru as a resource. Otherwise it becomes that you buy a very nice book full of good information. You take that book and you put it in the shelf and never read it. What good is it? Simply taking up some space. So devotees, whatever resources we have, we should use it. We all have access to Bhagavan. We ask ourselves, how many times in our day do we take that opportunity to access Him? To reach out to Him? Devotees, is very, very simple. For us to access Bhagavan, what do we need to do? Anything complicated? Anything hard? Vandana? No. Very simple, devotees. We all join together. Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol. We can all chant this. Let us all chant together. Hare Bol, Hare Bol,
Hare Bol, Hare Bol,
Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol.
Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare Bol, Hare
हरि बोल हरि बोल
हरि बोल हरि बोल
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल
हरि बोल हरि बोल
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल
हरि बोल हरि बोल
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल
हरि बोल हरि बोल
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल श्री राजा रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. Devotees, so simple, so beautiful. We can reach out to Bhagwan at each and every moment of our day. There's no restriction of time when we should reach out to Bhagwan, when we shouldn't reach out to Bhagwan. There's no time, devotees. There's no good time, no bad time to reach out to Bhagwan, to reach out to God. Each and every moment is an opportunity for us. So here it is that Kagbhasundaji is giving this information to Garudaji. And he went on to say, let us hear in Chaupai. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Bolo Shri Ram Jai Ram
जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम
जाओ सबके रह ज्ञान एक रस ईश्वर जीव भेद कहु बस श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय
जय राम
बोलो श्री राम जय
जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम
माय बास्य जीव अभिमानी बोलो श्री राम जय
राम
ईश्वस्य माया गुण खानी बोलो Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Ram
Jaya Jaya Rama
Raghupati Raghav Raja Rama Raghupati Raghav Raja Rama Raghupati Raghav Raja Rama Raghupati Raghav
Raja Rama.
Here Kalpasundaji is describing the difference between who is Bhagwan and the individual soul. So there are several parts of Ramayana where this is expounded upon. The difference between Bhagwan, the Supreme Lord Paramatma, and Jivatma, the individual soul. So here Kalpasundaji is saying that Bhagwan is the representation of Gyan Akhand, of absolute intelligence, whereas the distinction between Bhagwan and us is that we are not representing absolute intelligence. There's many things that we don't know, many things that we are unaware of. Many times we do not behave and do intelligent activities. Isn't it? We say we behave foolishly sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes we behave foolishly. We behave unintelligently because we are not accessing that intelligence inside of us. And devotees, he says, Maya basya jeev abhimani. That this jiva, subject to the illusion, becomes abhimani, becomes very proud, becomes very proud of what it is. So it becomes proud of this body, number one, becomes proud of the body. That I am this physical being, I am this psycho-organism. I am this, human form. And I possess this, I possess that, I can do this, I can do that. We become abhimani, we become proud because of all of these things. But this pride comes because of what, devotees? Because of being subject to Maya. Because of not accessing that absolute form of intelligence that resides inside of us. As such, we become fooled. What the bhajan tells us, Tu kahta hai meri kaya. What does it mean? That we start to say, this is my body. Right? How many people say that? How many people say, this is my body? Karishma? You say, this is my body? Do we say this? All of us. Right? None is immune to this. You say, this is my body. Then we say, Maya ka guman kya. Then we develop pride about it. We develop pride about this body, devotees. About this body, how it's nice, how it's beautiful, how it's handsome. Kailash? What the bhajan tells us, devotee. तू कहता है मेरी काया, तू कहता है
मेरी काया,
काया का गुमान क्या, चांद सा सुंदर ये तन तेरा, चांद सा सुंदर
ये तन
start to describe how beautiful is the body, how nice the hair is, how nice the beard is, how nice the face is, and how handsome and strong and so on the body is, Chand sa sundar, beautiful like the moon, it is said. Chand sa sundar, ye tan tera. What happens, devotees, as we age? What happens to the strength? What happens to the beauty? Start to get wrinkles and so on. When you get the wrinkles, we're looking for anti-wrinkle cream. I don't know if it have uncle wrinkle cream too, but have anti-wrinkle cream you're looking for. Chand sa sundar, ye tan tera, mitti mein mil jayega. Where the body will end up, devotees? Going back to the elements. Going back to the elements. Pir piche pachtaega, naam Hare ka jap le bande, phir piche pachtaega. नाम हरि का जप ले बंदे,
फिर पीछे पछताएगा।
यहाँ से क्या तू लाया बंदे, यहाँ से क्या तू
लाया बंदे,
यहाँ से क्या ले जाएगा, मुट्ठी बांध के आया जग में, मुट्ठी बांध के
आया जग में,
हाथ पसारे जाएगा, फिर पीछे पछताएगा। नाम हरि का जप ले बंदे, फिर पीछे पछताएगा। नाम हरि का जप ले बंदे,
फिर पीछे पछताएगा
रे, फिर पीछे पछताएगा रे, फिर पीछे पछताएगा। Bhajan is reminding us, devotees, Naam Hari ka japale bande, that we should chant the name of Bhagwan. Chant the name of Bhagwan. And how often we should chant the name of Bhagwan? Anybody can tell me? How often we should chant the name of Bhagwan? Once a year? Once a week? Yes, that is the aim, that every breath we take, we should chant the name of Bhagwan. But, we have to start small. All right, this is the peak. Peak is every breath we take, we can chant Bhagwan's name, but we start with as much as we can, as much as we remember, as much as our consciousness will allow us, devotees. And we must make a better effort for ourselves. For ourselves. Because once we chant Bhagwan's name, then who benefits? Is Bhagwan benefiting? Bhagwan doesn't have Abhiman. So you say, oh look, Divya call him a name whole day. Bhagwan will get proud of this? No. He feels happy that his devotee, his child, is remembering him. This is very important, devotees, that we make Bhagwan very pleased, very happy with our outlook, with our behavior in our lives. Chanting the name of Bhagwan, devotees, becomes very, very beneficial for us as devotees. It's a very beautiful bhajan that tells us, जो राम नाम नहीं गाते, वो जीते जी मर जाते, जो राम नाम गाते हैं वो परम धाम पाते हैं। बोलो Ram Siya Ram Jai Jai Ram. Ram Siya Ram.
Siya Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Bhajan tells us, devotees, that those who do not chant the name of Bhagwan, they are simply existing in this world. They are not really living. They are not really experiencing the joy of life. Jo Ram Naam gaate hai, that those who chant the name of Bhagwan, wo Param Dham paate hai. What is the benefit? That Param Dham, that supreme abode of Bhagwan. Who would like to go there? Who would like to go there? Huh? We have frequent flyer miles to reach there. You know the frequent flyer miles is? Ram Siya Ram, Siya Ram Jai Jai Ram. Ram Siya Ram,
Siya Ram Jai Jai Ram.
जो राम नाम नहीं गाते वो जीते जी मर जाते. जो राम नाम गाते हैं वो परम धाम पाते हैं. बोलो राम सिया राम जय जय राम. राम सिया राम.
Siya Ram Jai Jai Ram.
एक राम नाम के जप से हर कष्ट मिटे जीवन का. एक राम नाम के तप से पावन हो मन जन जन का. एक राम नाम के जप से हर कष्ट मिटे जीवन का. एक राम नाम के तप से
पावन हो मन जन जन का.
जो राम नाम बिसराते वो पग पग ठोकर खाते. जो राम नाम गाते हैं वो परम धाम पाते हैं. बोलो राम सिया राम जय जय राम. राम सिया राम.
Siya Ram Jai Jai Ram.
जो राम नाम नहीं गाते वो जीते जी मर जाते. जो राम नाम गाते हैं वो परम धाम पाते हैं. बोलो राम सिया राम जय जय राम. राम सिया राम जय जय राम. राम सिया राम जय जय राम. बोली श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. भजन devotees has very beautiful meaning. एक राम नाम के जप से हर कष्ट मिटे जीवन का. That by chanting the name of Bhagwan Shri Ram, all the things that are wicked in life, we call kashta. All of those things that are wicked in life are taken away from us. We are able to overcome them. Wicked thoughts and so on. Ek Ram Naam ke tap se, by the practice of chanting of the name of Bhagwan, pavan ho man jan jan ka, that our minds become pure, purified. Our minds become purified. Jo Ram Naam bisrate, wo pag pagat hokar khate. Devotees, that if we do not practice to chant the name of Bhagwan, that each and every step in life we will find ourselves stumbling. Now, it is for us devotees to analyze ourselves and think, do we find ourselves stumbling in life? Do we find ourselves struggling in life? Difficulty, problem, suffering, step by step as we go through life? And we have to analyze, how much am I praying? How much am I not praying? What is my deficiency? You say if our body is deficient in certain nutrients, we're going to get sick. Body will get sick. The mind is deficient in praying, the mind will get sick. We'll experience unhappiness. We'll experience suffering. So devotees, these are the things we have to analyze. We have to talk to ourselves. Don't think, somebody you say, mad, you're talking to yourself. Talk to yourself. Analyze yourself. Ask yourselves, these questions. That where am I going wrong? Bhagwan, where am I going wrong? And if you ask honestly, devotees, those answers will come to you. Those answers will come because they're there, inside of you. Each and every answer to every problem, situation, difficulty in your life is inside of you. And you can find that answer. All it takes is some, what we call soul searching. To search inside ourselves for those answers, devotees. So, here it is. Kalbasundaji is reminding us that due to the influence of Maya, we come into this world and we are not accessing that absolute intelligence inside of us. Now we become abhimani. We become proud of what we are, who we become, our talents, etc., our abilities, and we forget Bhagwan. Now we become little Bhagwans by ourselves. Or we believe that we are. Right? We believe that we are little superpowers by ourselves. And devotees, this Maya, the source of this Maya, we fail to realize. The source of this Maya is Bhagwan himself. The source of this Maya, devotees. And in this last chopai that we'll do this morning, let us hear what Kalbasundaji continues to say. परबस जीव स्वबस भगवंता जीव अनेक एक श्रीकंता बोलो श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम
जय जय राम
मोढ़ा भेद यद्यपि कृत माया बिनो हरि जाहि न होते उपाया श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम बोलो श्री राम जय राम
जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
Kalbasundaji goes on to say, Parabas Jiva Swabas Bhagavanta, that the soul is subject to Maya, the Jiva. The individual soul is subjected to Maya. And this is true, devotees, because we all are subjected to Maya. Swabas Bhagavanta, Bhagwan is not. Bhagwan is not subjected to Maya. Jiva Anek, that Jivatma, there are so many. There are so many individual souls. So many jivas. Ek Shrikanta. Bhagwan is only Ek. Ek means one. So here it is, devotees. Ek Shrikanta. For the many that believe that Hindus pray to many gods, what is Ramayana saying? Eka Shri Kanta. That Bhagwan is one. Forms are many. There's a difference. Forms of Bhagwan are many. In Bhagavad Mahapuran, Sri Krishna says, all forms are part incarnations of Him. All forms. So this is why when we perform Lord Ganesh Puja and we offer the Naivedya, what we say? Shri Krishna Arpanam. We perform Mahalakshmi Mata Puja, we offer the prasad, we say Shri Krishna Arpanam. It means everything's offered to that aspect of Bhagwan. That one aspect of Bhagwan. Everything's offered through Him. Eka Shri Kanta. Then Bhagwan is one. The Supreme Lord is one. Without a second. He says, Mudha Bheda Jadyapi Krit Maya. That even though this distinction is not real, because this distinction is created because of Maya. The distinction is not permanent. Do we understand this? This distinction between the individual soul and the Supreme Lord is not permanent. It's not real because this distinction is created because of Maya. But Benu Harijai na koti upaya. But it cannot disappear, it cannot go away without Bhagwan's grace. Boli Shri Rajaram Chandra Bhagavan ke Jai. Devotees, so many reasons we are hearing this morning why we should engage in prayer regularly. Why we should engage in prayer regularly. You know, many times I tell devotees, chant Om Namah Shivaya 108 times a day. I see the eyebrow reach quite here. Over the hairline, the eyebrow is reach. Vidya say here, have none. The eyebrows just go up one time, devotees. 108 times? So much? Devotees, if we don't make the time for ourselves, then who will make the time for us? We have to take care of ourselves, devotees. Nobody can pray for us, just like nobody can eat for us. Nobody can exercise for us to become fit. Right? In the same way, no one can pray for us. Something to benefit us, devotees, has to be done. That self-effort has to be put out. It's important. It's important for us to remember and to realize and to practice. So, devotees, next week again, we will continue with our katha from the pages of Shri Ramcharitamanas. Boli Shri Rajaram Chandra Bhagavan ke Jai. So at this time, devotees, we'll engage in our final arti. So those who are performing arti at home, please go to your altar, perform your arti. And all of us who are here at the mandir, may we all stand. There'll be some extra thalis prepared for those who would like to come forward and perform the arti as well. Om Sajang Chavati Sanyuktam Vahaninayochitam Maya Deepam Grihan Devesh Trailokyam Timirapaham Arati Shri Ramayana Ji Ki Kirati Kalita Lalita Siya Ki Arati Shri Ramayana
Ji ki Kirati Kalita Lalita Siya ki
Gavat Brahma Dika Muni Narada
Gavat Brahma Dika
वाल्मीकि विज्ञान विशारद
वाल्मीकि विज्ञान विशारद
शुक सनकादिशेष और शारद बरने पवन सुत की रति रेखे आरती श्री रामायण जी की
रति कलितल सिय पीति
गावत वेद पुराण अष्टदश
गावत वेद पुराण अष्टदश
शाहो शास्त्र सब ग्रंथन को रस
शास्त्र सब
ग्रंथन को रस
मुनि जन धन संतन को सर्वस सार अंश सम्मत सब के आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीरति कलित ललित सिय पी के
आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीरति कलित ललित सिय प्रीति
गावत संतत शंभो भवानी
गावत संतत शंभो भवानी
अरुघत संभव मुनि विज्ञानी
मुनि विज्ञानी
व्यास आदि कवि बरजब खाने काग भुसुंडी गरुड़ के आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीरति कलित ललित सिय पी के
आरती श्री रामायण जी की
कीरति कलित ललित सिय प्रीति
कलिमल हरनि विषय रस फीके कलिमल हरनि
विषय रस पीति
सुभग श्रृंगार मुक्ति जुगति के सुभग
श्रृंगार मुक्ति युवती के
दलन रोग भाव मोरे अनेके तात मात सब विधि तुलसी की आरती श्री रामायण जी की कीरति कलित ललित सिय पी की आरती श्री
रामायण जी की कीरति कलित ललित सिय प्रीति
कीरति कलित ललित सिय पी की कीरति कलित ललित सिय पी की. Whilst the arti is being completed, devotees, we join together. Very beautiful kirtan to Maryada Purushottam Prabhu Shri Ram. श्री रघुनंदन जानकी जीवन श्री रघुनंदन जानकी जीवन राम 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 बोलो राम राम बोलो राम श्री रघुनंदन जानकी जीवन श्री रघुनंदन
जानकी जीवन
राम बोलो राम अलख निरंजन असुर निकंदन राजीव लोचन भव भय भंजन राम 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 बोलो अलख निरंजन श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम अलख निरंजन असुर निकंदन राजीव लोचन भव भय भंजन राम 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 बोलो राम श्री रघुनंदन जानकी जीवन श्री रघुनंदन
जानकी जीवन
राम राम बोलो राम 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 बोलो Let us all raise our voices, devotees, this morning as we join in this beautiful chanting of the name of Maryada Purushottam Prabhu Shri Ram. Ram, 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 bolo, Ram, 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 bolo, Ram, Ram, He Ram, 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 bolo, Ram, Ram, Shri Ram, 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 bolo, He Ram, 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 bolo, Shri Ram, 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 bolo, He Ram, 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 bolo, Shri Ram, 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 bolo, He Ram, 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 bolo, Ram, 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 bolo, Shri Raghunandan जानकी जीवन श्री रघुनंदन
जीवन
राम 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 बोलो राम 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 बोली श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. Very beautiful devotees, very wonderful atmosphere, energy that we have all created this morning. We now prepare for final prarthana. Those who have flowers, please take a flower. We all clasp our hands. We close our eyes. We bow our heads as we engage in this final prayer this morning. We humbly pray and ask grace and blessings of Bhagwan to be upon Karishma today, all who are celebrating birthdays, all who have celebrated during this past week, and all who are celebrating other special occasions in your life. We humbly ask grace and blessings of Bhagwan to be upon you all, and to all of us who have joined so beautifully and wonderfully this morning. We ask that Lord to keep showing us that path. As we say, Raha Dikha Bhagwan. Prabhu, please show us the path through which we can achieve and receive that peace and happiness, contentment in our lives. We all pray together. Hari Om. Mantrahinam kriyahinam bhaktihinam janardanam yat pujitam maya deva paripurnam tarastu me. Om vahanam n janami visarjanam pujam chaiva n janami shamyatam Parameshwaram Tvameva Mata Shapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhu Shasaka Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya. He Sarvashaktiman Sachidanand Nirakar Nirvikar Sarvarhar Sarveshwar Sarvavyapak Antaryami अजर अमर नित्य पवित्र सृष्टिकर्ता को बारंबार नमस्कार है. हे परमात्मा, भविष्य वर्तमान दुखियों का कष्ट हरण करके सुबुद्धि को प्रकाश कर कि जिससे सबका मंगल हो. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. For one final time, let us join our voices. Very simple offering of love, devotion to the feet of Prabhu Shri Ram. Ram Ram bhaju man Hare Hare.
bhaju man Hare Hare.
Ram Ram bhaju man Hare Hare.
Ram Ram bhaju man Hare Hare.
Ram Ram bhaju man Hare Hare. Ram Ram
bhaju man Hare Hare.
Ram Ram bhaju man Hare Hare. Ram Ram bhaju man Hare Hare. Ram Ram bhaju man Hare Hare. Ram Ram bhaju man Hare Hare. Ram Ram bhaju man Hare Hare. Ram Ram bhaju man Hare Hare. बोलिए सियावर रामचंद्र की जय. उमापति महादेव की जय. पवन सुत हनुमान की जय. वृंदावन कृष्ण चंद्र की जय. और ऐसा जगन्नाथ की जय. बोलो रे भाई सब संतन की जय. सियापति रामचंद्र की जय. बोली श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय. जय जय सीताराम. प्रेम से आसन लीजिए. प्लीज हैव योर सीट्स. So devotees, brings us to the end of our devotions this morning. There's nothing special this week, nothing scheduled. So I don't believe that we do have any programs that are scheduled during this coming week. So until next week, Sunday, devotees, please be safe. And for those who are celebrating Halloween, trick or treat. Be safe on the roads and, make sure you take care of your children. So once more, God's grace and blessings to each and every one. Until next week, Sunday. Jai Jai, Sitaram.